All right, we ready. Let's get it. All right, here we go. Rematch of the Natty. All right, Dave, about to play the game. Close my door, okay? Let's go. West side.
Welcome to something special and rare. It's number one.
Nice clear day.
These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. Relay Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Dogs will kick it away and start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Now here's the toss play. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. You ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab by the receiver. Tackle quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
They'll try to keep the opening drive going here. It's 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the mark. Down now. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
And I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Running with purpose. They can't get him to the ground. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for the first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. It's an option look. it to the back. Got the first down and still motoring. And he's in the clear down the
Ooh,
right
yeah,
side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out in the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? As the first down is still going.
Offsides?
The
Yeah.
tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So the offense comes up now in first down thanks to that costly penalty. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Well, Cook, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
No, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. They'll hand it off. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Picks up the first.
Good job, fall forward.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge with the pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action.
It's 3rd down.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT puts him in front by 7. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Bulldogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Handoff heading left. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Well, you can just feel the whole crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing, that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. End zone ahead. He's stopping them on that one. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense.
I might want to play some defense.
And being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to throw it away. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Oh, we ran right into him. That's a touchdown, baby.
I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And the Tigers will line up to kick it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He's got room to run. Breaking tackle. Now it's another broken tackle. That puts him over 150 yards. So he knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about it.
And one play has split field position. First down, the opponent's 44. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Look out, room to run here.
What are y'all doing?
End zone, what a run. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. First down. We're going to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to chuck it again.
Oh.
Tight window and picked off. He can go. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback
just calm down.
Defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
I'm out.
First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle.
It's all time out.
17.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the hit sets up his offense.
It was
That's now 2
open.
interceptions for this
It was
quarterback
open.
in the first half. This is the exact start his defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
It's open.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll run it here. Goes a stiff one. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
7 for 250. God
The
damn.
consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Poe. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And that is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Sort of 1 down. Sets up the next drive. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in this game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Oh, man, look at him. He's out, huh?
Has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the
You call me, you call me when I'm playing my game.
QB bootlegs here. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job
Hey,
of
what
protecting
else
the
we did?
franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their
Hey,
quarterback.
what's up with him, my
Get the ball out
niggas?
faster, or the offensive line's got to do
Get
a better
in
job of taking care of their guy.
They come to the line. A long way to go.
Hey, man, y'all caught me. Yep. I'm in the middle of my season.
Solid game.
Damn, it's so down. I'm playing the college game. I'm playing online too. Hey, tune into my Twitch.
Second half, get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where
Hey, let me call y'all right back though. Like this is serious business.
Throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Let's end it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Heading left after the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show and a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They bring him down, but that game moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Toss play to the outside. First down, looking for more now. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Frozen called me, got me. Sorry, go ahead.
This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. He shreds the tackle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Drop it, nigga. Come on.
Slips through his hands.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They're going to run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the right here. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Whoa, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Gets the first and still running.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
First down here for this offense. Here's the toss play. Leonard hits outside. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. Intercepted, picked off by the defense.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. He finds some space. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And he hauls it in, down inside the 30. Run out of the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now, entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackles at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
They run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The pass is just across the goal line.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game.
Champions around here. Let's go.
They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
My boy Wally out.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He gets loose. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
What a shot, right? This guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him. Loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offense.
The closer.
Allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed,
Getting the closer on me.
chance of bringing him down.
Extra point up.
What are you doing?
3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Off of RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And that catch is hauled in. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Back to throw again. Looking deep downfield to the left. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's his 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Grinding away with their running game. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Go for it.
Call there.
Go for it.
I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Come on.
It's fourth down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. It's a run to the left. A quick juke. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down. That was the clutch play they needed to just about put this game on ice, Kirk. You're in the middle of the season. Number 1 has stepped up and answered the bell.
Chris, we've seen this team be the same consistent team every single week. But today was a different kind of test. The number 2 team in the country, and here another solid win. There's no question who the best team in college football is. See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. They'll run it to the left. First down and more. He's still running. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year.
Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They'll try the right side on the toss. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. No press here. The defense backing away. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We gave up the cheeks. Cheeks. Look at this shit. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Never again, though. Okay. That's okay. Man, my run defense was garbage. We got to find the right D. Then I made it too predictable with my shit. That's why he was able to stop my run. But we got data downloaded. We got data downloaded for it. It's all good. You know. I don't like that though. I don't like how we gave up all those yards though. Like he was just doing what he wanted to do. Doing what the fuck he wanted. He's out injured his quarterback, his running back, but he was injured for the game. Try to bang him. Try to do something. Shit. Well, we gonna keep this party going. Cause I'm about to play run right now.